wish you a Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us. This is Straight from the Source. My name is Robbie Omondi.
My name is Busara Naman.
And my name is Winnie Lubembe.
And my name is Lucy Riley.
And when we say Straight from the Source,
it's definitely saucy.
Very, very well. So as we've begun it, this is a Christmas season. A very, very, very special episode.
A favorite time of the year.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Woo!
Merry Christmas!
Yes, so it's definitely a very good time to remember the reason for the season.
Yes.
And as we all know, most of us from time back, we associate Christmas a lot with religion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But that may not be the case. You know, many people celebrate Christmas for various
different reasons.
And I want us through this season and this episode that we are bringing today, we just take it back to the memories that we have of Christmas.
Good old
As
days.
millennials.
Good old days.
Christmas.
What millennials? I refuse to be millennial. I'm zillennial.
Same girl.
Yeah, we're in the cusp of Gen Z and Mil. Yeah. Please don't rush us.
We refuse. There's an in-between.
There's an in-between.
Manake mimi mara nyingine naona kama karibu nikuwe Gen Z.
I feel it too. So it's like one foot here, one foot there.
Because hata mimi, I relate mostly with the Gen Zs. Hata someone was telling me, oh, you're a millennial wapi? I'm like, yeah, Gen Z. Zillennial. Hapo katikati.
Please.
We're not in denial.
Never.
Zillennial, but not in denial.
Yes.
And that's who we are.
Robbie. Ukweli ni kwamba Christmas wakati ule ilikuwa Christmas na nusu. Lakini wakati wengine memories tuko nazo za Christmas ni za kutisha badala za kufurahisha. Lakini tuanze na za kufurahisha. Za kufurahisha.
Mimi hakuna Christmas bila chapati. Kama nitakuta chapati.
Of importance.
Yeah, but for me, apart from chapati, because of my dad's job, we used to travel a lot. My dad has worked in different towns in this country.
Nice.
So every Christmas, ilikuwa inatupata tumefunga shule, tuko home.
Yeah.
So wherever town my dad was, let's say Nairobi, but ikifika Christmas, you have to travel back home.
Yes.
So you go to family gatherings where everyone is there. There's food. Mmevaa machi. Me and my sister used to match.
Wacha nikwambie kama hakuna nguo ya Christmas, hiyo si Christmas.
So lazima mmenunuliwa nguo zinafanana, travel home, mmeenda ushago, you meet your cousins. Like our family is quite big because like on my mom's side, my grandfather had 4 wives.
Hey.
So all 4 wives have like 7 children.
Each.
So those are like 7 uncles, aunties. Then now every of the 7 has like their own children. So cousins mko wengi, we have eating competitions.
You guys had like your own community.
Yes.
Your own village.
That's it.
So kuna masoda, machakula, like
everything sorted.
Those are the good things I remember about Christmas. And being a child, mkiambia mkompete kukunywa soda. Wengine wamechukua Coca-Cola. You know, imagine you're competing with someone drinking Coca-Cola and they have to finish so that they're gifted. It was
my
days. I know. Yeah, Busara.
Na umeongelea kuhusu nguo mpya. Pia sisi kwetu tulikuwa nguo mpya ni lazima. Maana Christmas lazima tuve nguo mpya na ni lazima tusafiri twende ushago. Of course, I'm from Tana River County, my friends. Huko, as I told you before, those days when I was younger, it was on wars ni marisasi na kupigana. Nakumbuka Christmas moja we were abducted. And then nguo zetu za Christmas zikachukuliwa. Tulienda ushago bila nguo. Now here's the story. I know it's a sad story. Ni vile mimi nakumbuka tu nguo yangu Christmas ilienda. So those days in Tana River, I think it's the 1998 97 hiyo time kulikuwa na clashes. So of course tulikuwa hola bado in Tana River, but Christmas tunaenda kwetu Garsen ambapo ndio kwenye tunaenda kucelebrate na community yetu na familia. Tumetoka safari wenyewe tunasafiri. Kusafiri of course tunaenda ushago kwetu lazima mjipange mnunue nguo za Christmas, viatu, and then mfanye shopping, rice, mchele, ngano, mafuta kupikia, ndio mfike mkiwa ready for Christmas. So nakumbuka tumenunuliwa nguo zetu hapo, mwenyewe umenunuliwa kidress chako ambacho kina handbag kidogo
na kofia
na kofia na viatu pam
kodonkodo
haya kodonkodo.
Nakwambia tumeingia hivi kwa gari tunasafiri kidogo tunasikia dereva anasema kila mtu laleni chini. So tukalaliana chini kwa matatu because kulikuwa na mashifta those days. I know hamwajui pengine nyinyi mjakaa Tana River, but kulikuwa na mashifta wanavaa nguo za polisi kabisa kama JSU ama KDF, lakini wanajifunga Arafat. Alafu wanapiga miwani, Arafat wako na bunduki, and then mkisimamishwa nyinyi mnadhani ni polisi, kumbe ni mashifta. Na uzuri au mashifta wakati huo watu si tulitekwa nyara, hawako wanataka kurep mtu ama kuua mtu. Walikuwa wanataka tu nguo za Christmas na chakula, kwa sababu pia wao wanaishi kwa msitu na hawana food, hawana nguo na ni Christmas, unaona. So
and they want to feel the merry.
The merry, and don't know they get merry ni watekenyere bus, and then they take everything, your clothes. Hata akikuona na hii dress anakuambia vua, hiyo ndo nataka, utavua because anataka hiyo apelekee bibi yake. Ama kama uko na mtoi na amevaa trouser nzuri anamwambia toa hiyo, na hiyo inavuliwa,
alafu unabaki hivyo tu.
I remember that day my mother, I was with my mother, alinyang'anywa nguo yake, alibaki uchi. So here's what happened. Gari lisimamishwa, mwanzo risasi zilipigwa pa kioo ikapiga. So tukamwambia kila mtu chini juu kama umekaa unaweza pigwa risasi, lakini ukilaliana chini risasi analenga juu, unaona. So tukalaliana chini. Uzuri ni kuwa conductor tulibaki naye, lakini dereva alishuka akaingia kwa msitu. Akiingia kwa msitu at least anaenda atatafutia help, si tukishikwa. So tukashikwa tukaingizwa kwa msitu, of course wanaishi kwa msitu au mashifta. Then kufika huko wako like everything, phones wanatembea na mfuko hivi, wekelea simu inaekelewa hapo. Akiona hiyo belt,
lakini huko time kulikuwa na simu.
Simu ilikuwa kaduda. Katululu.
Busara ni wa which 1901. Kulikuwa na
mulika mwizi wekelea. I know. Wekelea hapo simu, halafu wako like bags ziko wapi, simu mekelea bags hapo kwa basi huku. Wanashukisha, wanafungua, wanatake whatever they want. And then my mother, I remember, walitolewa hizo nguo zenye wamevaa wakabaki uchi, na tuliambiwa kila mtu alale chini. And then busara nani udaku, nataka kuinua hivi kichwa, nilisikia tu nimekanyagwa mamangu ananichuna. Busara wewe, nimekwambia nini mtauliwa bure.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
I know.
Unataka kuona imagine small mini busara akikanyaga hivi and you're like
my you guys walichukua nguo zetu za Christmas.
I'm sorry.
Walichukua food yote yenye tulikuwa nayo. But uzuni kwamba ule dereva aliposhuka akaenda, alienda akatafutia help na anajua tuliachiwa wapi. So from there tunaweza tafutwa polepole paka tupatikane. By usiku wa manane hivi tulikuwa tushapatikana, tukaletwa gari nyingine, tukasafirishwa. Uzuri ni kuwa no one was raped, no one was killed.
Thank God.
Walitunyang'anya tu nguo zetu, mamangu alibaki tu uchi, wamama walibaki uchi. But then wakapewa vitu za kujifunika kama nguo za wanaume vaeni twende. Because si tulikuwa lucky because I had another relatives wengine wenye walitekwa nyara, they were raped. Men and women. Wanaume walikuwa wanaingiwa na upande mwingine, God forbid. Wanawake, watoto. Sa hiyo imagine you have your mother, your children. People were raped, so and sad. It was the saddest, and 2 people were killed because walikata. They were 2 brothers, walikata kupeana. Like it's either you bend over or you are killed. And wakajifanya they were shot dead. Ilibida wengine watii amri, toa tu nguo, fikiria pale, fanyiwa che unafanyiwa, uondoke so that you survive. So mimi siku zote I'm thankful because hatukupitia hizo vitu. Walitunyang'anya tu whatever we had, alafu tukatanishwa hivyo without nothing. So tulienda kwa Christmas, we are here with nothing.
I can imagine.
Tuko tuna hiyo nguo tuko nayo. So that is one of the Christmases that we had. And that's not the beginning of the end. Always something just happened. During Christmas something just happened. Mnasikia tu pa bunduki, unaambua run. And then tunaambua msikimbie mkiwa pamoja. Si unajua Christmas tuko pamoja. So don't go with your brother. Don't usikimbie na brother kama sistako, because mkikimbia pamoja you'll be killed together. So sa hiyo uko like aki unaambua just go east, go west, go. Bunduki inatokea side gani? Inatokea side hii. Kila mtu mwingine huku. So that hata mmoja kiuliwa tutabaki na wawili. Ama wawili wakiuliwa tutabaki na mmoja. So that's Christmas for us. Gunshot. Pa. mnaenda kulala kwa msitu.
I really hope Busara has a better story.
I need a happy ending.
Like something that changed the
And especially like
But here's the thing. One day we'll talk about trauma, and I'll tell you about journalism, ile trauma and my childhood. Ambayo siku moja tuongea kuhusu trauma, the job that we do. Hiyo manake kuna siku moja nilienda cover story ile ya election tukiprepare, and then tulikuwa tunaambiwa what we will tarajia during the maybe kutokea riots, and then they started shooting in the air, and then they started shooting tear gas, and my friends, I couldn't move. I almost fainted. A fellow journalist, I remember Hassan Mugambi then from Citizen TV, ilibidi anisaidie kutoka from the area because the gunshots, they're so fresh, because I remember that was my life.
Back then.
Back then gunshots. Hata sahi nikiona polisi GSU wamesimamisha gari, because sometimes ukienda coast out of the blue gari inasimamishwa, hizo magari za Mombasa au mabasi makubwa, and then kila mtu anaambiwa atoe ID because unajua anapigana na ugaidi. So mimi nikiona au polisi the GSU I'm scared because naona ni wale wenye walituteka nyara, ama ni wale ambao wamekuwa to attack. Na utapata they're genuine officers who want to confirm you are Kenyan, you have your ID and everything. So inanipatia trauma, I'm scared, anxiety, I can't move.
We need to create such a like new memory, like Christmas memories, so that you're able to deal with like, man, I'm sorry. We'll buy you a Christmas outfit.
Replace it. Make sure Busara has a Santa
Christmas.
Man.
Okay, but wait, tuachane na sad Christmases for us. Now let's go to the beautiful from Winnie and Lucy.
I think for me, Christmas was literally like, when you mentioned Christmas, my first memory is grandma. Because Sisi, all the time we would go to my grandma's place. So all my uncles and aunties and cousins and all those things, all those people. Tungepatana at my grandma's place, and of course tumenunuliwa nguo za Christmas sisi wote. And then what I remember vividly is si tulikuwa watoto sisi. So that my uncles, my aunties and my parents, juu ni wakubwa, we would sit alafu hao wanapika donuts. That is hapo hata ndo nilijua how to make donuts. So they would make donuts. Sasa sisi watoto juu hatuwezi enda karibu na moto, tunaambia nyinyi kujeni. So wanachukua glass kama hii, so wameroll dough, and then tunazungusha alafu sisi nyinyi ndo mnadunga.
The center parts that are hollow.
I know.
And then it's so weird because your period, like during Christmas, the moon, like it was so bright at night. And then I remember like our grandma, sasa angetushika like anatubeba kwa mgongo, alafu tunaenda round tukiimba. So what I remember is ameya ziogone, as I don't know how it means. Like mimi najua ziogone nienda go to sleep. So you ameya I don't know, grandma help. I don't know. But that is what I remember about Christmas. Like he mentioned Christmas, that is the memory that I got to, like family, food, and then asubuhi tumevaa sisi nguo zetu zote za Christmas, tunaenda Sunday school. Wakubwa wanabaki wakipika sasa lunch. And then grandma anatupatia now if I say 5 shillings, what was hey kweli wewe ni ancient, because 5 shillings was a lot of money then.
What are you talking about?
Unaweza nota balloon ya 1 bob.
Wapi hapo?
The tiny ones ukitafuta ile kubwa, unakumbuka zile vitu
tunatoa, you choose a number and then
you get the tiniest one, and then if you're lucky you get the biggest one. Nakwambia kila mtu children kwa village, wewe ndio ule msee. So Christmas, that was Christmas for us. It was just fun moments, family, grandma, food, donuts, nakimba mea.
Oh my goodness, it's so interesting that you say that, because my memory and childhood memory of Christmas is like, oh my goodness, I used to look forward to Christmas because with my family we used to do like this Christmas late lunch. So we'd call our relatives, so my cousins would come through and their moms, so my aunts and uncles would come, and then we'd have either turkey or we'd have honey glazed ham.
First
of all,
I know, like honey glazed
ham, and the leftover we'd eat on Boxing Day, and then then, yes. And then, oh my goodness, first of all, decorating the tree was just always wonderful. So I just want to also just mention this is that I was very fortunate. My late father was European, English, British. Yeah, amen. Yeah. He was British, English, and he raised me 25 years of my life, and I called him my dad. And so he enabled me to experience this Christmas for all those years. That was so different. So we looked forward to Christmas, and he always put this idea like Santa Claus and like gifts in the morning and like on Christmas Day it's either church in the morning, we'd go to like the Anglican church at the time like for an hour and an hour and a half, or if it's more he'd be like, it's time to go, Lucy. We need to put the turkey in the oven. And then we'd call all our cousins and uncles and siblings and everything. Well, I'm an only child, so we'd call like the family, and then laying the table was a thing. I'd look forward to like, you know, putting the plates, the knife and fork and the spoons, and then like the everything else that comes along with it. And it was just always like really exciting for me because I used to get to taste some wine. Like from when I was like the earliest time I could taste it. I would. It was either what sip, girl, sip it. So the earliest I could try was like when I was a teenager. So like 13, 14 is when I could try an aperitif. That's where I started. An aperitif is like maybe a martini would be an aperitif. It like cleanses the palate and opens you up to now the dish that you're going to have. So I'd look forward to it all year round. I can't take alcohol because I can't.
Forward to the aperitif.
When I was growing up, I was a bit shabby. Those who know me from primary school will tell you. So I'd look forward to it, and then the aperitif time I'll be like, oh, can I have some more? It's like, yeah, sure. So if my earliest times of getting drunk was with my parents. But it was like, you know.
I feel it's like a good thing because it's not like when you went out to the world, quote unquote, like in college
I wasn't
campus.
Exactly. It wasn't a big deal. I just bring those shots.
I like that.
I can maintain.
And
then the Christmas carols. I look forward to those Christmas carols from, you know, all the songs I'd look for. From the morning, he'd play them at the time. At the earliest I can remember, we had these tapes. The cassettes. And then you put them in and then play them, and then like, it was really nice. So I look forward to listening to them from morning, and I'm like, walking in when I was a little girl, and like, it's Christmas. And I'm excited. And maybe
uncanny movie, like
movie, man. And then when I started to grow, when I continued to grow from that time, there's a time I started realizing like, okay, I need to start negotiating from my parents how to get like pocket money. So when it came to Christmas, I used to tell, so when it came to Christmas, I wouldn't negotiate for pocket money. I'd negotiate for Christmas shopping money. So I'd be like, Dad, I think I need like I don't know if I should say the amount, 10K, because I need to do one, for example, for that time. It'd be like, why do you need this money? And I negotiate, and then he'd be like, okay, so this is what you're gonna do. No, and then eventually I get the money.
But this negotiating thing started
a long time ago.
This girl.
If you know this girl, I would negotiate. We would negotiate. And it grew kidogo, but the maximum it ever went to, please, was not that much. Please.
But at least it got you something.
So much. Yes, it did. And I'd go shopping. Then we'd go with my mom to like Kongowea. At the time, Mombasa, because I grew up in Mombasa. I schooled there, kindergarten, primary, and high school. So then we'd go to like the market and look for clothes. I just wanted clothes and movies, because at the time we used to buy CDs. We'd go to have them burnt, and then I'd buy them like a lot of stash and then take them to my room, and I'm like, you're not gonna see me again, but call me for the food, because that's what I love the most. And if there's wine, please, Daddy, please, one sip, and I'm like, okay, my daughter, okay. But it's not that he was always like laid back like that, okay? He was always strict and like loving and all those wonderful things. But the most memorable Christmas I had is one Christmas when I traveled to Germany for during the Christmas time. It was a program I had with the university I went to, and I went during the Christmas market period. So you go everywhere, and there's like, oh my goodness, they have like a whole theme. Everywhere you walk, like, you'd see decorations and Christmas trees, lights, Glühwein, which is wine. And then like you drink it, you could even get it like cheap, like €1, less than €1 even. And then you just like enjoy and shop until you drop. And there's the £1 or €1 shop. So you buy stuff, you buy. And you know, luckily at the time I was in campus, in my first year of college. So when I went, I was like, oh God, I don't have any pocket money. And they were like, no, don't worry, for the 2 weeks you're here, because it was just 2 weeks during Christmas, December, we're giving you a stipend.
Oh, nice.
What did I do with my money? Rather than
know.
saving
Shopping.
and what I
At that
shopped.
time, where are you saving at? It's
Why am I
Christmas.
saving? It's Christmas.
Yeah.
I bought, even for my boss, my HR had a gift. For my boss, I bought him a bottle of was it? No, it was not whiskey, it was gin. A really nice gin that I picked up from the supermarket. And I was like, my colleagues, I got them
Imepata
chocolates.
ndege.
Because I know that sasa pale kwa ukifika pale kwa airport kuna pale KRA. Unakungojeanga tu pale. Hizi zinalipangwa tax. But you know there's many ways. Okay, I don't want to talk about this now.
Usichome. Lakini
zilifika and thank God there was no extra add-ons. So nilipofika tu dishing out, but let me tell you, sometimes gifts are not the best thing to give
what
people.
happened?
Because maybe those people, like, I don't know if they even remember.
Oh,
I hope they watch
they
this and
better.
remember. Bring the gifts, guys.
Anyway, they're good memories.
Yeah.
For me,
Christmas.
I really wish things would be the same.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know
Yeah.
why did things change?
Yeah.
And where did they start changing? For me, I believe up until when now everyone was going to campus. I think when people start going to campus, I don't want to say we become rebels, but
It's
you
like,
just want to kwani-
Experience your own
Rules.
life.
Yeah. You even some people used to create lies so that they don't go back home for the
for
holidays.
Christmas.
You just want to spend time alone. Maybe you have a house that you now paying rent. You can host a few friends. But that essence of Christmas, of family coming together, has really changed over time.
And Robbie, like for me, sasa
Yeah.
it's different. Sasa hivi vile tumekuwa kubwa, every Christmas kulingana vile ninavyokumbuka, sasa tumekuwa pamoja kila wakati.
nice.
So unapata tupo
that's
tu
really
tupike,
nice.
tule. Hata kama tutaenda mahali lakini tunakula.
You're together with your
Tunapika,
family.
kwa pamoja. So unapata I always looked forward wakati ifike Christmas tuende. Hata sasa hivi vile niko na mtoto, inafika Christmas nataka kwenda kwa babangu na mamangu ndo tupike, tule, tupige story, tucheke, tukumbushane stories za kitambo, tukumbushane vile Christmas ilikuwa ni wakati wenye hamwezi lala na amani kwa sababu anytime anything can happen. But sasa hivi kwa wakubwa now tuna value
that time.
Christmas and the together time. But compared
nice.
sasa vile unasema sasa nyinyi amwendi mpaka mtafutwe
You
Robbie
know, like
uko
now-
wapi?
It's because like for me right now, I have a family. I have my
I
own
wanted to
family.
say the same.
You
Yeah,
understand?
it changes.
So I wouldn't go back to my mom's home.
Yes.
I'll go back to
To
my
your husband's.
home.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll go together. Or sometimes just want to celebrate an intimate small Christmas together. Now we are not like we don't have the big family, the cousins, the who.
Everybody got busy and everybody has like their own little
family,
family.
their whatever is going on. And there's that kind of thing that I miss it, by the way. Where we just sit down. See, I told you we used to have competitions. One day,
Coke.
Coca-Cola, my cousins, both female and male. So you're told kila mtu achukue soda. So my parents, my uncles used to put a prize. Mwenye ameshinda atapewa maybe 500, but it was good money. 500.
Nice.
You remember January is coming and you're going back
that's
to
really
school.
good money.
So there was money, there was prize money. So
Yeah.
every uncle would say, mwenye atashinda 500.
Yeah.
So a cousin of mine decided to pick Coca-Cola and bread. That competition. Na mnajua kuna chakula watu wamemaliza kukula. Tumbo ya huyo mtoto ilifura. I cannot forget. I'm sure if they watch this, they will know.
Yeah.
That cousin of mine, right now, I'm sure maybe he will not watch, but the others will watch.
Yeah. Watch and
There was
they'll
this
know.
particular cousin of ours.
What's up?
He's called Mwita. There are many Mwitas, so they will know who I'm talking
Which
about.
one you're talking about?
That particular Mwita did not care. He took 2 Coca-Colas and a loaf of bread. People are taking the light sodas, Fanta, Sprite, yenye haina gas, lots of gas. He took Coca-Cola. We were shocked. And he won.
What?
Damn.
Mwita Gatuguru, this guy.
Tumbo ikablot.
The stomach was... We thought it was going to burst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the
and the
tiniest,
pain.
like in size of body to all of us there. Others
Yeah.
are tall. My family has tall
tall people. Yeah.
So this guy is tiny. he's
Katumbo
taken
kako huko.
Coca-Cola.
Oh my
that
Aki,
was-
poor thing. Alafu
He
na
won.
nini. Aki.
Like we were like hata kama hangeshinda apewe tu hiyo
Tungempatia
pesa.
tu just
Eh,
because.
safi.
Aki, boy,
mpaka
maskini.
I know.
And we should do that again, guys.
You know what? You could actually start that. You could start that tradition. And you know, you said, yeah, it's true. Christmas has changed
Yeah.
over time, and it's again different things. People have like their own families, and and also travel is different now because back then travel was going to your grandma's house.
Yeah.
But now people are going outside the country to celebrate
Country.
Christmas, which is really fantastic. Also, do you know? Like why I think Christmas changed when people started making chapos every Sunday.
It lost.
Because we used to
Chapati was Her Majesty.
Yeah. Sasa saizi watu wa Nairobi kila Sunday mnapika chapo. So then what is there to look forward
Yeah,
to?
hakuna.
Hakuna. There's
There's
literally
nothing.
nothing. But for me, I think Christmas is still Christmas. Like you're during like December. Maybe it's because like it's my birthday and then there's like my birthday month, like December. So like there's a lot to celebrate. But for me,
Yeah.
Christmas has never changed because one time, let me tell you, hii story ya kwenda ushago kila Christmas. So one time, tukua job, I was like, you know what? Let me just work the Christmas shift, and then niende home first, like your New Year. Let me tell you, aki hiyo siku unaambiwa ni wewe unasoma news, akili hata haiko hapo. 4 more. Like I actually started getting sick because now, because for us. Because now it's just that we don't go at Itusho Show's place every single Christmas. So sometimes we're just home like in my parents. So we would do our own little, keep it in mind. We'll do our own little Christmas. So we'll do like a Christmas tree and then go to, luckily, we have like a cypress tree.
Yeah.
So we would cut a fresh one. And then, you know like how it smells?
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
fresh.
was the bottom one. Used to cut
And then,
an actual tree.
I look forward. Okay, go ahead.
No. Yeah, and then we didn't have those like bubbles that to decorate. So that's what we did. We'll take like the cotton thingy and then
wool.
unakata unaiweka tu hapo.
Oh my God, you did the same thing.
Yes. Yes. Used to happen. Hakuna hizo vitu za sai.
Is this a snowflake? No, we cut cotton and put
Yes.
Yes.
snow.
So that time when I was like in shift, let me tell you, I got sick. Because now you're imagining, hao watu wanapika. Because now in our family, what we do is because I only have like 3 brothers and just me, like the girl. So in the morning, so after breakfast, usiku bado tunapika donuts up until now. It's still a tradition in our home.
Wow.
Usiku we make donuts tunalala 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Wow.
And then the following day, so tuna spread chores, right? So wherever you're in charge of chicken, wherever mbuzi, if there is, wherever veggies, wherever, and then we'll make like food the entire day, and then in the afternoon we just chill and eat. Mimi nakwambia hiyo siku nilikuwa shift, I did not focus. I got sick. Na nikasema never ever again.
Yeah.
Will I ever work during Christmas season? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care. Watch any work during New Year's, but Christmas
You have
home.
to go home.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still hold Christmas. It has a special place in my heart
Yeah.
with the family. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Don't
Oh,
push me in shift. No, I will die.
Oh, my goodness. And I'm just going to loop into what you were saying because it is so reminiscent of, you know, at the time we used to go to Shimba Hills and like go look at the different trees that were available. And then we'd be like, this one is the one.
Yes.
So we cut it down and then put it in, at the time we had a Land Rover and then we put it in there and then drive home and we're so excited. We're like, what are we going to decorate this with? Stop by at a shop and then buy the deco and everything. But then there's one that I remember that we went up country. And then I never got to go up country every single Christmas.
Okay.
But the one that I did, I remember we changed a rabbit and I was there. I remember the picture. My pops is there, like feeling proud. And then I'm just there, like just standing next to the skin and I'm pointing. I don't like the death of animals.
I know.
But I love eating
The
I'm with you. Yummy. So I remember that one. And I remember that night when we were just eating away and I'm just like chewing away on the rabbit, yummy meat. And I'm looking at the stars.
Lots of bones than meat. So I wonder
Oh,
what you're
no, it was
talking
a nice, fat, healthy rabbit. But then also it was like, it's shago. So you're like, anyway,
Yeah.
So then I was just looking up at the stars and I'm like, it's a nice lit Christmas, like a beautiful night lit sky with the stars. And I'm just like, I remember that so vividly. And I'm like, I wish this Christmas moment never ends.
Oh my
you know?
Yeah.
But when you ask about the question on,
Has it
what
changed
changed,
over time?
right?
Yeah.
And then you think about like with work, like now when I think of myself today, I'm in a space where if I get called in for work during Christmas time, I'm immediately saying yes, I'm available. Yes, I am. Because I'm looking for the money, and you can never have enough. But then when you think about it, this year has been slightly different because I've been looking forward to it. Because when you start your own family, you're like, when you want to also create that same memory that your family created for you with your kids eventually and your partner, and putting up the tree and decorating. Do you know that it makes you like 100 times happier?
It really
When you
does.
just put up the tree and you just
100%,
decorate it with something. It's just such a nice feeling. So it's just that balance between like work, choosing like, okay, fine, it'll always be there. Work will always be there. Finding the money will always be something we'll all think about. Everybody thinks about it, especially with our economy today. I'm not going to mention our leaders. But, when you think about like, okay, but this is a time to relax, to rest, to introspect. And the song that you sang at the beginning of this show.
There's a lot that has happened during the year. Just relax, take it
Lucy
easy.
talking about what changed for me, for my child, na najua mtoto wangu anapenda sana hizi maneno Christmas tree and stuff, decorating. So because of her, I'm thinking of maybe changing how we celebrate Christmas.
But
currently,
core memory
like
for her.
unaona currently from the coast vile si tuko unapata Christmas vile umesema mnakesha mkipika pia si tunakesha tukipika vitumbua hiyo mkate wa sinia tunapika keki.
Girl, I'm coming over this year.
Nataka kunona kidogo. Lazima tuke chini tujadiliane. Kibiri ama kipipi? Yani biriani. Tunaamua biriani ama pilau, so tuchague 25th biriani alafu New Year pilau kwa sababu Boxing Day na hiyo Christmas zafuatana. So unapata kama siku yetu unapata dadangu sistangu mkubwa Ilika ndo mpishi mashuhuri. Tunapika biriani moto. Alafu kuna Busara the helper. Just help, but nikiwa huku Nairobi ndo mpishi. Lakini as long as my sister is there, I'm like hell to the queen. You cook. Kazi yetu nitakatakata vitunguu, nitakatakata kila kitu, lakini moral support upike
wewe.
So hiyo kuendelea mapishi unaona kama cost pia. Alafu pia cost kuna tabia kuwa tukipika let's say familia yangu yako ya Winnie si tunaka karibu. So si tutapika biriani, like fika lunch time tunabeba biriani na hiyo samosa na mahamri tunakuletea. I love that. Alafu tunakula. Alafu kama kuna mwenye amepika madhogodhanio, hiyo chakula hatuikulangi by the way. Tukileta hatukulangi. Tunaangalia tunasema hii ndo pila. Lakini tumeletewa, tunashukuru kwa pilau, lakini pilau ingie tu wanangu. Kwa hivyo tunangoja ule mgeni akikuja tunamwambia wasikia njaa unataka pilau?
Here. Kula.
Have fun, enjoy. Maana tunajua pilau yetu na yako
better hazitoshani.
10 over 10 yako ni 5. But anyway,
what a time.
I know.
And I really like that you're saying like it's a time to also like show like your skills. Because I remember there's a friend of mine. Okay, I'm looking. I hope she doesn't listen to this.
Gosh,
because I just remember during a Christmas, one of the Christmases, like the moms are like wanting to flex. They want to flex, and tuko huku Mombasa. So all of us are living in Nyali, and all of them are like, no, come to mine. No, this one is come to mine. No, let's come to mine. So we finally decide, okay, fine, let's go to house. So you'll go with something. Ukifika pale unapata chef. Unapata nyama choma imepikwa sijui aje. Unapata chakula iko alafu drinks kwa wingi zimelainiwa hivi, so you're like alafu we're at the garden so they can know that by the way you didn't just come. I was prepared for you. So you have to also step up. And it's so interesting to hear you say that because I'm like so we kama ulileta let's say
pilau kameingia maji mingi kama kushengea
leave it at home.
Achana nayo.
So guys, I know this conversation can go on and on and on. But I want to know from all of us. Maybe we can share. What is that one thing that you feel Christmas means to you?
Oh, nice.
As a person. Like when you think of Christmas, what does it represent? And how, let's say this year, what comes to mind when you think of Christmas? Busara?
Mi najua tu si Christmas Yesu amezaliwa jamani.
Amen.
Kwa ajili yetu.
But apparently tena hata Yesu amezaliwa.
Unajua alafu unajua si kwetu tuko na Jehovah Witness, kuna watu ambao si wa Kristo wa kawaida, kuna Katoliki, kuna SDA. Kila mtu anaamini vitu vyake. Wengine wanasema Christmas ni October, wengine wanasema Christmas June lini. Mimi sitaki kujua. Mimi bora ikifika December 25th nataka nilikale kapilau, keki, mahamri matamu, mkate wa sinia, vitumbua because Yesu amezaliwa. Na kuzaliwa kwake jamani tumeokolewa, maana Mungu alimtuma mwana wake wa pekee aje hapa duniani jamani, kwa ajili yetu. Kwa hivyo mimi naimba nikifurahi kwamba Yesu
tume pesa
kwa sababu yako tumepona. Amina.
For me, Christmas equals family. That's it. Christmas equals family. And it's that time, it's like joyous time, family. Like it's when like you literally genuinely truly bond because the entire year unangangana na economy na nini, but at that time we put our troubles aside and we just enjoy each other. So for me, Christmas equals family. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I was literally gonna say that, but I also want to say for me, Christmas is about rebirth, like starting afresh, new beginnings, wiping off the old and starting on a new slate, a new page. Like if it's about introspecting, if it's about rethinking the relationships you've had, if it's about forgiveness, if it's about like letting go of the old and saying this is an opportunity for me to start, because like Busara said, it's the birth of Christ, and birth of Christ symbolizes so many things. Even though I want to also mention that Christmas, technically speaking, the day that it was selected, 25th, is not, the Roman Catholic Church decided that was the day that we'll go with, but it was initially a pagan, like sort of holiday per se. It wasn't really the day when you look through history. We don't have the exact dates that Christ was born, but when they try and estimate, they come across, they just decide on an estimate of 25th, right? So if we go with that, generally, because as Christians we believe, because it's about faith, that's it, right? So
I was today years old when I learned that.
Right? For me, I don't know if I'm looking at it from my own perspective, but I usually look at it from a point of why was Jesus born? And why was he, I connect his birth and his death.
All right.
Then I look at it from a point of his purpose for people. Then I'm like, is it possible that Christmas and these seasons that we have connected it to religion, for us as Christians or believers of that particular narrative, to be there for other people, to give our lives, or to help someone in a way.
That's so deep. Robbie.
I don't know. I don't know. That's just how I'm looking at it.
Yes, and speaking of that.
Yes, I was actually just wondering, like when you connect and you think about it. Yes. We are so happy.
Cry, guys.
And you're just going to say, we are so happy that you have a baby.
Guys.
Oh, she's crying. Oh.
Yeah, so
yay.
So basically, as I was saying, this is nice. Thank you guys.
You're
so
welcome.
much.
She's fighting. Don't fight it.
Don't fight it. Let it out.
I don't cry.
Look at
I
you.
cry. But I'm so happy. Yeah. So basically, for me, I connect such things with being there for people.
Yeah.
And I remember growing up.
Yeah.
We used to like to give Christmas. So we used to sometimes cook and we just call people to eat.
Yeah.
Even if it's, let's say, for example, today's Christmas and we are celebrating with family.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be set aside for other people who are totally not family.
Okay.
So that is something I would like to recreate.
With your
and
own
keep
family
it,
now.
in my heart. I've done that in different ways, not necessarily eating food or whatever, but being there for someone who doesn't have someone.
Someone.
It's easy when
That's
you have
beautiful.
people around.
It is.
When you actually don't have people, because we relate these things with family. All of us have given our stories of how family
and
but there's that one person or other people who are
who don't have family.
Yeah,
Exactly. They have
and in
nothing
that
to look up
spirit
to.
of just thinking about and giving and
But
like
guys don't be
taking
like that.
thinking about your family and people you care about, and even just gifting others.
Yeah.
We have come together.
She's
So
like,
happy.
yeah, thank you.
It's the season for giving and loving, and we love you so much.
So
We appreciate that
much.
there is a little baby on the way, and this baby is coming into a family of love, appreciation, and I'll let everybody just say a quick word or two.
Oh man,
Yes,
now I'll
you can-
cry when you say it. Hold on,
yeah.
do that.
Let's do it.
Oh
'Cause we
my
love
days.
you.
Oh, okay, Busara, do you want to start?
Mi nakwambia sina mengi ya kusema kama Robi jamani, tumekuwa katika hii
'Cause you've known
safari
Robi the
kama ni hizi
longest.
party tumezifanya na kuzifanya, lakini nakutakia kila laheri katika hii safari. Tulianza na wewe kwanza miezi iliyopita hadi sasa hii mwaka unapoisha, na kila kitu kiko sawa, na nakuombea safari imalizike salama. Tunamsubiri kwa hamu na gamu tuweze kumshumu. All the best, all the best, all the best.
Oh my days. I mean, I just look at you and I know every time we meet, I tell you this. I'm like, Aki Robi, you look so beautiful pregnant. And you're so graceful. And you are all over the place. Like, Robi, you're so strong. I'm like, Mimi, Aki, if I was pregnant. Because I will be like, home, legs up. The baby has decided that today to Nalala. But you're but you're so strong. And that is what I admire the most. I remember telling you, Aki, me, when I get pregnant, I want to be like you.
Yes.
Because you're so strong. And I know the baby is also as strong as you are. And we cannot wait to meet the baby. All the very best. We love you. And my days. I am so happy for you. Oh, we can't wait. I can't wait to meet the baby. Yeah. But we wish you all the very best. We'll be here to babysit.
We'll be
Aunties,
here to babysit.
yeah, with the
I
mostest.
agree with you absolutely. And in this holiday season, like, what would it be without appreciating our newest visitor? We've been waiting so long for this baby to come through, and finally the time is now. And we know she has been. Oh, I said the gender. She has been waiting for chocolate. We've been craving chocolate so much. So it's about time we feed her as much as possible.
Yes.
So she can come out
She
happy,
deserves it.
sweet,
Yes.
and loving.
Yeah.
And we love you so much. And what would it be if it's not Christmas and it's not now? Perfect time,
Perfect
God's
time.
timing, and
Perfect
yes,
season.
absolutely.
time.
Kimba Kanungo will be there. Kimba Kanungo to us will be
Okay.
Thank you guys.
More
So,
energy.
push.
yeah, so guys, Aki, thank you. I know we'll be here. So let's go and eat the chocolates. Definitely, this is our Christmas gift early enough. Our baby is a Christmas gift. I'm so thankful for this team and for everyone watching. Even before we go to anyone watching, kina Winnie, Busara pia wewe tulianza na wewe safari hapa. Winnie, Lucy, when your time comes, you'll be as graceful as they can.
I tap into that.
Yeah,
I tap
so
into that.
thank you very
Yes.
much, and definitely to our viewers, we wish them a lovely
Merry Christmas.
And we love you so much. Thank you so much for Bitna for dressing us.
Yes.
Christmas colors.
Christmas.
We don't forget that. So
yeah.
Bitna wear, always
Thank
on
you.
point,
Yes.
coming through.
Yes, and our colors and the Christmas. Yeah, we're in the Christmas
We're in
spirit.
the
So
Christmas
guys,
spirit.
let's remember the reason for the season.
For the season.
Don't forget about it. Don't indulge too much in activities that will put you regretting why you had Christmas.
Yeah.
Enjoy the holidays. We love you so much and we hope to see you soon.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye. Mwah.